Hey, what's going on, Mission? Hey, what's going on, Freedomers? All right, so welcome to Biz Talk. That's what I'm naming these lives. Biz Talk. So four words that changed my life. We're gonna go to this. It's my handy dandy notebook here. Um, the four words you need in online business that can change your life: process, process, journey, focus, concentration. So, depending on where you are in your life, you think these words are similar, and you know the difference that these words are not the same. They have I would even say they conjunct each other. They um, they they seem like they're like kissing cousins. They like um, they seem like they're like brother and sister, but they're not the same. They're not. You can't come. You can't tell. You can't say they're brothers. They're brother and sister of the same mother, but they're not the same. So when you're in a process is a mechanical way of doing something to get from in that is in order from getting from one place to another. Look up the definition. A journey is just a trip. So a journey, being that it is a trip, yes, you're gonna get to a destin. Yes, these two get to destinations, and or yes, these two get to an end result. But this is has order. This doesn't. So because the journey has no order, that's the difference between the process and the journey. So when you're talking to somebody, you could be taking a similar trip to them, but how you got this? Okay, this is the how. This is the what. So when you are, that's what they say. Don't focus on the process. Focus on the journey. In the beginning, or in a lot of areas of life, because when you're talking about the journey of life, it's a trip. It's not. It's not. It's very generalistic. It's not. It's not. It's not. It can be defined by anybody. It can be. It can be defined by anybody, and it can be defined by anybody, and anybody could say that anybody could join it. But a process is not for everybody, because a process takes a certain individual. Let's talk mindset. It takes a certain mindset, takes a certain thought process, or a certain alignment of thinking. But a journey is something that say, oh, it could throw a generalistic ideal out there and say, hey, I want to go there. But when they realize what it takes, then that's where the process comes in. They're like, wait a minute, I ain't signed up for all that shit. Focus and concentration. Very similar to these things, but focus is a generalistic um, is a generalistic or a general way of catching attention, or something that has your attention. So when you go to college, your focus could be English. But here's where the trick is. You have to know, what do you concentrate on? What do you specialize in? And even somebody broke down asked me the other day, what clients do I specialize in? And sometimes concentration takes um takes actual experience, because you can't get there sometimes without it. You can't be like, you can't be like, you can't make it up, because sometimes you need to know what it's like to have a focus, like I say, of English, to know the different areas of what English is involves. To say, now my concentration is urban studies. Now I say this because my in college my degree was in English, but because English is such a broad word, a broad focus, that everybody asked me, "What are you gonna do with that?" Because there was no concentration. So where is your concentration that is gonna create a job, an income, or whatever? You know what I'm saying? So those four words uh, tell you the difference. Now, with a process, I've learned you also have to have a reasoning, and these two with reasoning, this probably I would even say, as it comes to reasoning and logic. Like, this is actually different. Like, from what I'm getting intuitively, is reasoning is why you did what you did. Like, the explanation, the logic is just step by step. This is a step by step explanation on what. Ooh, that's good. On what happened, almost like a documentation. It's just after the logic. Here's a step by step documentation or even showing of what happened. And it's almost objective. This is subjective reasoning. So because your reasoning is subjective, because according to the process, your reasoning your reasoning can form your logic. Sometimes the opposite way around, but most times your reasoning forms your logic. Why you do something, or why you want to do something, forms the step by step demonstration of how you put two and two together. So so you so with the process of life, you're gonna have your or reason or reasoning or reasons will define how far you go in this process, because sometimes along the journey you will find a lot of hardship. So that's why they say, go to your reasons. You feel what I'm saying? They'll ask you, um why do you that's why they say, find your why. Because they say, what is the reason you're along this process? What is the reason what is the reason you're around this process, so you can make a logical sense of why you're going through all of this hardship. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why you have to know the difference between a process. That's why you have to know the difference between a process and a journey. Because if you don't know the difference between um, a process and a journey, if you don't know the difference between a process and a journey, you will always be confused on your reasons. Because what I've learned, like if I told somebody I'm an entrepreneur, let's make it deep. Let's say let's make it real deep. An online entrepreneurship, right? So let's say entrepreneurship. So my journey as an online entrepreneur, that's my journey. But the process, the mechanical step by step, is I'm a e-commerce entrepreneur. I sell e-com. I sell products online. So that goes back down into my concentration. That goes from process to concentration immediately. It's not a focus, because a focus would be I'm an online entrepreneur. So that means I could be selling credit, I could be selling business, um, I could be selling, you know, shit. I could be selling this pot right here. Pots like this is ecom. So, um, so along the journey, you'll start to realize there's a process, there's a step by step way to be successful in ecom. You don't get there by accident. You don't get there by fucking. You get there by a step by step process on there, and the journey will tell you how long it took, all the details, all the ups and downs, etc., etc. But your focus will be like, okay, so I have to. My focus is I'm an online entrepreneur, but my concentration is ecom or affiliate marketing. And if you get more details, so I'm affiliate marketing of this and a third product or products. Um, and again, your reasoning is that, let's say I love to sell. Let's say if you sell affiliate marketing, and you say I love to sell things, like I love the difference between sales and persuasion. No, excuse me, sales and marketing. So So, hey, so sales, let's say you're in affiliate marketing because you love persuasion and you love sales and marketing. So that's why you do affiliate marketing. And your logic behind that, the step by step demonstration, is you have many different products. Whether it be low ticket, high ticket, you have different funnels for the fuck is this shit called? For your affiliate marketing, you would tell anybody your logic behind it when you're always talking about it and you're always demonstrating. You eat, sleep, and breathe it. So that's behind the logic. You eat, sleep, and breathe this. That's when it's like really subconsciously logical. You eat, sleep, and breathe this shit. Like you talk about it for free, because it's your reason, or I would say your subconscious, your emotional reasons would be like, yo, this is for me. So, and to the point where you would even suggest it to others. So, um, yeah, those 4 words you need to know the difference of. So go to bit.ly slash um, your free consultation, and this is your free consultation in all caps, to learn how to make money online. Peace. Your free bit.ly slash your free consultation to learn how to make money online. Peace.